This is Frog Valley Farm, and I wanted to talk about if a plant is naturalized, is that nature? Well, yeah, it most certainly is. Just as the wind would carry seeds, and put it on your property, if an animal carries it and plants it or drops it, if a human does it, we're animals, it's natural. It becomes natural though. It has to be processed by nature. So becoming natural is when it becomes naturalized. So if it's able to grow on its own, like this longan tree, I didn't plant this stuff. We have numerous trees that are coming up everywhere of different stuff. That's natural, that's nature at work. This giant live oak tree doesn't seem to mind. I didn't plant any of these. I planted one. I couldn't get out of the pot is what happened, and I never moved it, and these all came up by themselves. None of this stuff was here. This was all lawn. It became basically an orchard floor, a forest floor. And how we accomplished that was with our compost. Our ruminant manure compost. It has wood chips in it. Wood chips is a compost ingredient. Wood chips are not natural. Compost piles are not natural. But after nature takes it over, it becomes nature. This compost pile has been here 9 months, or 10 months, 11 months. And it has pepper trees in it, and it's not really the best compost pile. I used to cover the compost piles because I didn't think you wanted seeds to grow in it. But I like the seeds in my compost. I didn't plant any of this stuff. This isn't lawn. This isn't the lawn that was planted here. This is when you change the soil microorganisms through applications of quality fungal dominant compost. That's biological stimulating seeds that are dormant in the soil, I guess. And the wind blows them here. And they may have come on my pant leg. Blah, blah. But I do know that processed wood chips and hay and cow manure, bokashi leachate thrown in here, fermented fruit from our farm, becomes a natural humus that can grow anything, any of our fruit trees. That's what I used to start all our seeds in. Now I do it in pure aged cow manure. But I scatter this stuff about 50 pounds an acre every 3 months or so, I guess. That's what it is. I probably don't have to do it anymore, but The cow manure never stops, as you can see. This is our newest pile. We don't turn it. So what's natural about it is all the indigenous microorganisms that are growing inside of it. All the enzymes that are created from the organic substances that are used. And the diversity. Sometimes people get hung up on a product or a list of plants. So they'll remove all the plants that are there, and with various techniques, whether it be Roundup or mulch or wood chips. And then they have a list of, it might even be 10 plants that they're the chosen plants. The plants that you want, that will help you, the plants that you want, are the plants that come up by themselves, that are chosen by nature. That's natural. This is natural farming. You will get competition from Brazilian peppers. Brazilian peppers are not your enemy. They are like a wonderful area to grow young achacha trees in. Then you have to like manage the canopy, much like you would do with elephant grass in Hawaii, I guess. But when you're taking your system that's there and it's already intact, your living plant system, and you're not changing the biology in the soil through high-end microbial primers like compost tea or Biodynamic Prep 500 and all the other weed teas, you're killing all the life in the soil. Or not all of it, but a big majority of it. That's not natural, that's called processed. You have to manage the height of the successful naturalized plants. Eventually your system will overtake them, and it won't be as much work. I love my pepper trees for mulch, or chop and drop, I guess is what it is. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about nature and natural farming and what being natural is. This is Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm. I hope you have a good day.